Okay, we're back. We're going to work on the same page. This time we're going to put music in it, and we're going to change the look of the background some. Okay, so first things first. Let's go here. Let's open this up. Family. Oh, wrong page. I'm sorry. Places page, right? We're going to open that one up here. So here's our item that we worked with the last time. Here's our picture and stuff. So we're going to change this up a little bit, okay? What I'm going to do first is I'm going to try to clean up my folder a little bit, and I am going to add a folder in here called images. All right, and in my images folder I'm going to take this background here that we're working with, and I'm going to stick it in it so it moves it. But then I also got to remember to put the path in right there, images, like so that way our image still shows up, you know, because if I didn't, when I open this up right now, let me open this up, there's no image on the background anymore. That's because I changed it, right? So let's save it, come back, refresh it, our picture's there. All right, so first things first, we're going to come in here and we're going to put a music player in here. All right, and so we're going to go back here to our page, and I'm going to come down here and we're going to work with it under here. All right, so I'm going to add a paragraph tag here because I wanted a space between here, between our title, our welcome statement, and our tag. So the tag we're going to be using here to do this is called audio, right? Controls. Audio controls, right? And that's the equals controls, like so, right? Next thing we got to put in here, our next tag that we put in here is called source, right? We're going to use the source tag equals src, right? The abbreviated source, and we're going to put in what we're going to do, right? So in this case, I have a subfolder called music, and then in there is the name of the song, and it's an MP3. So you got to remember to put the extension in there, just like you did with your pictures and everything else, right? Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to put this is type. Type equals, and then over here is audio slash MP3, right? Like that, like so. Okay, and then after you type that in, then we can close this audio, like so. Okay, so let's save it. Control S. Let me come over here, refresh this. Now I have a player, and I know it's singing the song, but I want to look at it. Let me go over here and change this real quick, just so that way, if I did that, save. Okay, that should. Okay, you'll get the player up there, but you have nothing because the song is either in the wrong path or you forgot to put in the extension. Okay. And like I did here, I took out the extension. So let's put it back in there. Okay, save it, and then go back here, refresh the page. There it is. And if I can push the play button, and you hear your music. Okay, so that is the code to put music in. Remember, the music can either be MP3, it could be M4A, it could be WMA, but you got to make sure you have the correct one. Whatever it is, it could be OGG. So sometimes you might have this song, for instance. Let's say you have the song this way. We use the exact same song. Okay, so and you might have it like 2 songs, or not 2 songs, but you might have it in 2 different versions. So you'd have to do it this way. If you happen to have both of those versions saved on the computer, you would have to do this. So let's say that song didn't work. This MP3 didn't work on that particular browser, but the M4A did. Okay, so normally that's not the problem. MP3s normally work with everything, but that's if you happen to have it that way, then you have it and you can see it. But for this, for what we're doing, I am actually, oops, we're going to actually just leave it how it was the first time, so I don't have to confuse you. All right, so all right, so now that's that. So the next thing I want to show you guys to do is how we're going to adjust this background image. All right, so what we need to do is you need to start your Photoshop, and at the office or at school, the icon is on the desktop. Okay, the photo is the big PS, or for me, I can come over here and I can right click this, or you can too if you use it, and open it up with Photoshop. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I'm just going to open this up in Photoshop, and there's our picture. All right, now in this case what I want to do is I'm going to take it, I'm just going to lighten it up some, which is what I've been trying to tell you guys. You got to change the contrast of the picture, so that way in case you have different writing so you can read it. You know, here, something like this you would most likely write in black or reds or something else. But if you had a black and it went right through this area here, or this area here, it'd be very difficult to read because of the darkness of these window areas and stuff like that. So what we need to do is, once you have your picture in here, you go to Image, Adjustment, and you take Hue and Saturation. Okay, and in the Hue and Saturation, you'll have this little property window come open. Take this, the lightness, and move it to the right. Okay, so you know, something like that would be fine. And we're going to sit there and say, okay, so now we have it lighter. File, we're going to save this as same picture, but now I'm going to put this as 2. Okay, and you go through all your processes of saving. Yes, okay, there we go. So now I'm going to take this, there's my picture, and I'm going to go back into my editor, right, and I'm just going to change the 1 to a 2. I'm going to save my work, and now what we're going to do is this is going to refresh this. We have the same effect, but it's just a little lighter picture now. Okay, so everything is still the same, just your picture's lighter. You'd be able to read dark letters in here without too many problems. All right, so that's our 2 lessons for this week. Hope they're helpful. If you have any questions, watch the videos again or see me in class. All right, have a great evening. See you guys in class. Bye-bye.